Checking in with some folks that did well this past weekend. Of course, whenever I go to Canandaigua, I see a lot of people who ran Outlaw Speedway the night before, and always the first question I ask them is who won last night. And why I asked the modified drivers who won, this guy was the name they came back with. Bobby Varin won his first race since 2022. He's been driving a car for Tyler Siri on Friday nights from Outlaw, so he drives from all the way out near Fonda over past Geneva, down Route 14 to run there. And he picked up his first win, started sixth this past Friday night. So let's head out to Johnstown. That's where Bobby's business is. It's Supply Wagon Rentals. And they also have something else cool going on that we'll talk about as well. Bobby Varin joining us from the business. How we doing, Bobby?
I'm doing great, Doug.
Glad to hear that. So it must have felt really good to get back to Victory Lane after, almost 2 years?
Yeah, I don't know exactly how long it was, but yeah, we've had a real good car up there this year, and I'm very fortunate to be able to be running right with the top five every night so far this year. So it's been enjoyable.
I would imagine it was. So tell me about the race. Did we feel pretty good in the heat race? Did we have a feeling that we had something for them?
Oh, yeah. Well, we blew a motor up the week before, running in the top five, and so that was a little disappointing, but Tyler was able to get another engine, and they got it in, and it ran extremely well. Very happy.
Very nice. So we started sixth in the feature on the outside. Did we start moving right away?
Yeah, kind of, just biding our time, picking our way through.
Stay up top, or were we moving around? Was the car pretty maneuverable?
Well, you got to go where they aren't. So whoever was running the top, we had to go to the bottom and try and get on through, and we were able to maneuver our way through pretty good.
Said about 8 to 10 laps in, you got the lead. Anything interesting happen after you got out front?
Well, yeah, a little bit. The engine that we put in the car used quite a bit more fuel than the one that we had been running. So
wow.
I wasn't able to quite make it to Victory Lane because it ran out of fuel ahead in there. But
wow,
it was. It kept me on my toes there at the end of the race.
So you made weight, no problem, obviously.
Oh, yeah. I set the cars up, or at least the instructor set up, so that we can make weight without having to have fuel in the car, and we usually have plenty of fuel anyhow. So.
Yeah. Any idea why it was using so much fuel?
Well, we had a spec 358 in, and then we kind of went with an open small block, so it uses more fuel.
I'm surprised. Really, that uses more fuel than a big block?
Well, we had the spec 358 in, which is a small block,
right.
the week before. So, and that's what I had been running all season up there. And we usually burn about 8 gallons in a feature, and we burnt some more than that this past week.
Is that something we need to look into?
No, we figured it out now, so be on the money now.
All right, so just add a little bit more fuel, just to make sure. So one late caution might have done it for you, huh?
Yeah, probably wouldn't have bid well for us.
How do you like that drive, man? What is that for you? That's got to be, 3.5, 4 hours?
Yeah, 3 to 3.5 hours, depending on the traffic.
Okay.
But it's worthwhile. Tyler and I are good friends, and we have similar personalities, so it's a pleasure driving for him, and he's a very hard-working man, so I appreciate everything that he does.
Very cool. So what was it like getting out of Victory Lane at Outlaw? They still do it right there on the front stretch? Like in the crowd, actually, almost?
Yeah, right in front of the crowd. Yeah, you're right in front of the grandstand bleachers.
Mm-hmm. Had to be fun to get out knowing that you won.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Okay. I remember when I was talking to you before, you said you had a couple other things that might be happening. Are there other rides that are in various stages that you might be able to get into at some point this year? Yeah,
well, we were working on a couple of new ventures there with the venue and what I've got going here at Supply Wagon and Varin Enterprises. So that's taken up quite a bit of my time, and I wanted to concentrate on getting that kicked off and heading out in the right direction. But I still drive for Steve Bailey. That's number 18 Teal car, and so we have that car, and we're going to hit some specials. I decided at the end of last year that doing the weekly deal wasn't going to work out for all the other work that I had to try and get done early in the season here. So we're going to hit some specials throughout and kind of pick and choose where we go.
Okay. Do we have a particular special or two that we know we're going to hit?
Not really at this point.
No,
I haven't
okay.
heard Steve lately. So when we get together here shortly, we'll figure out what we're going to do and pick a few races, and we'll get out and race that car. So.
Okay. A couple of years ago, I think it was a year and a half ago, I was able to stop out and see Supply Wagon Rental where Bobby is, and I was surprised at all the stuff they had, from everything like construction equipment to things for banquets and things like that. How is business right now?
We're kicking it. It's going very well. I couldn't be.
What are people getting this time of year? What's the things you almost can't keep in the shop?
Well, the mini excavators, the skid steers. This is the springtime of the season, so contractors are in full swing, and we've got a great selection of tools, and so the excavators and the skid steers and the concrete tools and lawn and garden stuff. That's all going out this time of the year, and we've just started kicking into the event side. So the tents, the tables, the chairs, the portable toilets, the dishes, dinnerware, linens, silverware, all that. It's a full-service company, and we've got the portable toilets as well, restroom trailers. We've got a large inventory of everything so that we can service, basically a one-stop shop for our service and be able to service our customers so that they don't have to go to multiple different locations to get a toilet at one place, a tent at another place, the linens at another place, and so they can all just stop in here and we can offer everything, and that works out really well.
They're on Facebook too, guys, so make sure to look them up there. Another thing, because I remember when I was out there before, you showed me the property that was in back of the business, very scenic. We've taken advantage of that, and we're using that for things now too.
Yeah, we've opened up the Robert H. Varin Memorial Park. My dad passed away about a year ago. My mom and dad started the Supply Wagon Rentals with me, and my mom passed away, I don't know, about 7 years ago, and my dad just passed away with lymphoma leukemia last July. So it's been a rough go of things, but we were able to kick off the Robert H. Varin Memorial Park, and we had the ribbon cutting the other night, so it's a beautiful venue. You can go on to Varin Enterprises and check that out. We've put in a very large patio, and we've got a lot of great things going on there.
I guess so weddings, get-togethers of any kind. So basically, we envision Supply Wagon on that property being just about everything now, guys. So make sure to look them up online. Varin Enterprises, of course, is the Robert H. Varin Memorial Park and all that kind of stuff. And, of course, Supply Wagon is where you can rent darn near anything you're going to need over the course of the summer. No race cars yet, though, right? Well, we'll do those down the road, right? You got to rent a modified or something, right?
Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that wouldn't work out. A pretty good deposit you would need, I would think, at that point. So, but never know. Bobby, good talking to you. I'll make sure we get out this summer to see you. I'm glad things are going well, and I'm glad you're happy, man.
Yeah, everything's going well, and hopefully we can keep everything on track and heading in the right direction.
I'll talk to you again soon about another win, okay?
I appreciate it, Doug. Thank you.
Guys, make sure to subscribe, turn on the notifications, leave a comment, hit the like button if you like, and let's hope that the weather people are not right and we can get in something this weekend.